Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another Justin review and another Schwäbisches Dunkel Weizen. This one is from Kössel-Bräu, located in town Eisenberg in Schwaben, and it comes in this Bügelverschluss bottle, as you can see. It's always right time for a Bügelverschluss bottle, in my opinion. It's really something that shows that the brewery is caring about what quality the beer is having while it reaches the consumer for several reasons. It's more expensive, of course, to use this bottle compared to the crown cap, which is more common today, but it has several benefits. For example, it helps the beer to be kept fresh comparing to the crown cap in another way. It's of course an older beer bottle shape, bottle style compared to the crown cap, and it's also a little bit funnier to open, in my opinion. So I really appreciate when a brewery is having this Bügelverschluss bottles, that they really continue with them instead of the more common crown caps of today. But the bottle, really old school looking bottle, in my opinion, and the reason for that is of course the label that they're having. No big front label, no big label at all. The only label they're having is the one that is right here. That's a seal of the Bügelverschluss, and that's of course how bottles did look like in the good old days. There weren't no big labels and so on. There was just a label right here that was putting on by hand to show that it's sealed. Here you can see the top cap, Mariahilfer Bräu. It's also Mariahilfer beer is also a name that is connected to this Kössel-Bräu. And closer look at the label, of course, real nice looking label, Kössel-Bräu. As you can see, Dunkel Weizen, and the label Mariahilfer Weizen. This is looking a really nice label, in my opinion. And let's read from the label. Oh no, we can do that later on. But it says Mariahilfer Weizen Dunkel Naturtrüb, and always right time for a Weizen from Schwaben, of course. This is a Dunkel Weizen, so it was a really long time since I had a Dunkel Weizen, so it's gonna be really interesting to try this one. So let's open up the bottle with the Bügelverschluss. There we have it, with smoke coming out, showing that it's fresh. And of course, I'm gonna show to you how to pour up a Weiss beer in the correct way. You hold the glass in an angle, and you pour it up like this, and you can start to build a foam head, like that. And now in this case, I need to pour it up in stages. I think that's gonna be the best in this case. But looking at it, it really looks fantastic. That gets the aroma. I'm not so interested about it. Yeah, easy to feel that it's, I call it Dunkel Weizen. Let's see if we can, yeah, we'll, I think it might be time to pick up the wheat already, and like that, we have it all into the glass. Looking great, in my opinion. So with the Dunkel Weizen color and a nice format, so let's give it a try. The Kössel-Bräu Dunkel Weizen. Prost. Really something special, of course. This really shows or reminds me of how much I've been longing for Dunkel Weizen once again. Really old school beer style, of course. Dunkel beers are much older compared to the paler beers, so Dunkel Weizen is a really old beer style, and of course it's very appreciated in Bavaria. You know, Weiss beers is the most popular beer style in Bavaria, as far as I understand. It's very much combined with Bavaria, the beer loving region Bavaria. So I bet the Hefeweizen must be more popular, but this one is of course older, the Dunkelweizen. So I'm amazed how many different beer styles that can be brewed within the Purital law, because there are so many German beer styles, extremely many German beer styles, that is very traditional. I'm not gonna start with counting them up, all of them, but they were really great. This one is has a fantastic taste, the Kössel-Bräu Dunkel Weizen, and let's take a closer look at the label once again of this. Here you can see Kössel-Bräu and Dunkel Weizen and Mariahilfer Weizen right here, and some information. I'm going to read through the information. Kössel-Bräu Mariahilfer 87637 Eisenberg im Allgäu. Weizen, Dunkel, Zutaten, Wasser, Weizen und Gerstenmalz, Hopfen, Hefe, Alcohol content 5.2% volume. Mariahilfer Dunkel Naturtrüb. That's the information from the bottle. A really great looking bottle. Of course, this is gonna look nice into my collection of Bavarian bottles, but let's find out some more interesting information about this brewery. Of course, I'm gonna link the brewery's website also in the description box below, so feel free to check out that as well. Very many other interesting beer styles, of course, focus on Weiss beers as far as I understand it. Anyway, the Kössel brewery with its Mariahilfer beers, it's the epitome of the Allgäu way of life. The fact that the Allgäu region's popular excursion destination is set against the magnificent backdrop of the Alps alone makes this brewery and its brewery so special. The beers are extremely full-bodied, spicy or mild, hoppy or malty, depending on which beer you choose, whether on site or at home. Every sip you can feel the love for the product and for the homeland. Anton Kössel brews his popular beer specialties in the brewery throughout the years, and special brews several times a year with accompanying beer lovers throughout the year. Bring a piece of Allgäu way of life home for a special deceleration. Sounds very interesting, of course. And of course, as you might know, if you've been following my channel since before, you don't know that I do have some books about Bavarian breweries. It's of a big interest. We have, for example, this book right here by Markus Aupasch about old Bavarian brewers. And here you can see the Kössel-Bräu, where it's located in Bavaria, in the very southern Bavaria, southern Schwaben. That's always interesting to me, to take a look at how brews looking like, reading some history about it during my reviews. Recommendation: Vollbier Halbdunkel 4.7% volume. Eisenberg, Schwaben, Kössel-Bräu, Mariahilfer Sudhaus. Kössel-Bräu DI, founded 1992. Anton Kössel is the brewmaster. Kössel-Bräu Mariahilfer Bier, Mariahilfer Straße 17 in Eisenberg in Schwaben, and as we can see, as I said, it's on the very southern of Bavaria, but really nice brewery. But yep, I think that's it for now regarding Kössel-Bräu. Hope you like my reviews, and see you again in next Bavarian beer review.